3 weeks since Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy was ousted from his job, and this afternoon, House Republicans finally voting in a successor. Congressman Mike Johnson of Louisiana, son of a firefighter and a staunch supporter of Donald Trump's. He got 220 votes, 3 more than he needed. Mr. Johnson, who worked to try to overturn the presidential election 3 years ago, is a booster for a national ban on abortion. The new speaker speaking this afternoon, calling the House beleaguered, but pledging, despite his uber conservatism, to push bipartisanship. Eyewitness News reporter CeFaan Kim in the newsroom with what happens now. CeFaan.
Well, Bill, yesterday Republicans picked Minnesota Congress member Tom Emmer to be their latest nominee, only for him to drop out hours later after former President Trump disapproved of the choice. Today ended with Representative Mike Johnson as the House Speaker. He's an ally of President Trump, but he is signaling to Democrats that he's willing to reach across the aisle. House Republicans' 4th nominee to replace Kevin McCarthy, now officially the Speaker of the House.
The challenge before us is great, but the time for action is now, and I will not let you down.
A staunch ally of former President Trump's, 51-year-old Louisiana Representative Mike Johnson was a key figure in the failed efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. Johnson, though, sending a message that he's ready to work with Democrats.
Leader Jeffries, I do look forward to working with you on behalf of the American people. I know we see things from very different points of view, but I know that in your heart you love and care about this country and you want to do what's right. And so we're going to find common ground there.
House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries, critical of Johnson's record, but saying he's open to working together.
All Mike Johnson will need to do is to meet us in a bipartisan way, in that fashion, and we'll be able to work together whenever and wherever possible.
It took 4 tries and 3 weeks of gridlock, bitter infighting among GOP members after former Speaker Kevin McCarthy was ousted. The little-known conservative was first elected to the House in 2016, serving on the House Judiciary and Armed Services Committees.
Today is the day that House Republicans will humbly look in our hearts and elect Mike Johnson as Speaker of the People's House.
Democrats, though, not so convinced he's the right person for the job.
Well, it looks like we've wasted 4 weeks and we're right back where we were before, which is with an extremist from the right who is now handling the duties of the Speaker.
Now, in a letter to colleagues, Johnson outlined his most immediate priorities, which include passing some appropriation bills this week, as well as a short-term funding measure to keep the government open past mid-November. Members of both parties say they're eager to get back to work. The question is, will they?